Whoa, it's a box. We're about to compress 2 hours of my life into about 6.5 minutes. So enjoy the ride. And the first thing that we're going to find in the box are these wonderful gloves and some instructions. These gloves, I don't hate them. They're good for working with metal like this. It has sharp edges, and that's about it. But they send them in literally every single package um, that you get from here. Um, and if you're wondering where here is, this would be from T to the Emu. Uh, we have to be careful about saying the full name because that draws in the spam bots like a moth to a flame. Made that mistake before. So, anyways, I got this. This is a 8 box metal nesting box for chickens. I got it. The price you could not compete with. I've got a couple. Well, actually, I have one other one of these that I bought from Amazon. I'm gonna put up screenshots now of what the price points are for this one. How much I paid for this one, an eight box nesting box. I'll put up a screenshot of the other one that I bought. At the time, I bought it off of Amazon, but right now I can only find it on Vivor. That one we have hanging up, and that one so far it's pretty decent. There's plastic parts on that one. This one's all metal, which kind of surprised me. And then I'll put up a price point. There's another one, more of a high end one. That I don't have any experience with. So I thought this would be worth, for the price, at least buying and trying out just to compare with the competition, see if it's worth buying, and let you guys know if it's a good product or not. And here we have my daughter who went from helping with the construction process to being the lead cinematographer. She's like, listen, you should have the camera pointed over here more. And I have to say, she wasn't wrong. So she's definitely good help. All in all, putting this together took about 2 hours. It probably would have taken considerably less time if in the beginning I hadn't have put the dividers. They have to face a certain direction. I put them on backwards, of course. So all in all, if you follow the directions, it's probably hour to an hour and a half assembly time. And I do have to say the directions are actually comprehensible, and I will put pictures of them on screen. Normally, they don't send any directions or anything at all, so it was pretty nice. What you just saw there was, hey, Dad, it's lunchtime and then nappy nap time, so let's go take care of that. Once we both had a nice belly full of food and she was laying down for a nap, I came back down to finish putting this together. At this point, both my back and my knees were screaming how much they hated me. They still are. The foam pad was a must, but really, if you guys are gonna get this and put it together, just do it on a table. Just spare yourself the pain and misery. Now, the quality of this is actually quite good. It's all metal, and it's the same parts that you're going to find on the Vivor/Amazon one. The screws, stamped sheet metal, everything. The only real difference between this one and the Vivor/Amazon one of these is this one is not a rollout nesting box. This one you put in the nesting material, and the eggs are going to stay in there. Versus the Vivor/Amazon one, they lay the eggs and the eggs roll into like this little thing. You lift up a lid and pull them out, or at least that's the theory of it. In practice, I've found that the rollout nesting boxes only work if there's no bedding material in the boxes. Because obviously the bedding material blocks where the eggs would roll down into. But I've also found that if there's no bedding material, the hens are hesitant, if not reluctant, to actually go in there and lay eggs. So that's something I'll have to address. I have heard about hanging like curtains up, so we'll try that. We'll probably try that on this as well. And the other difference is that this doesn't have as much of a slope on the roof. The other one has a lot more of a slope, so the chickens can't sit on top, like roost on top of it, because once they start doing that, then they start pooping all over it. This has kind of a flat roof, so that might be something I'll have to address. We'll see. Now, as we're putting on the final pieces here, during the assembly of this whole thing, we left the nuts and bolts just hand tight. And that way, once you got everything together, I was able to adjust it, lean it one way or the other to square everything up and then tighten everything down. If you tighten stuff up as you go, you end up just fighting yourself and it makes your life considerably harder. So if you buy one of these, I would definitely suggest leaving it kind of loose until you get towards the end. And here we've got the finished product. I've got to go put it out in the coop. We'll see how the chickens like it. Overall, the quality seems good. As of now, I definitely recommend it. So thank you guys for sticking in, and we'll see you next time.